Hi man, can you stay in the party so I know what's going on, please? John, if you're there, mate. I'll bring you both in, yeah, that's easy. It just helps me out when I know everyone's in here. We actually missing anybody, or we don't know? Two people are yet to pick cars. Okay, no, but Legs 11's not supposed to be in here. Yeah, no, he's X2, so I just moved him out. Right. I don't know, he hasn't been on all day. So, yeah, is Charlie... What car's Charlie supposed to be in? Wait, 2 seconds. How do I go to game chat? Is that on there, isn't it? Yeah. Charlie, can you go in the Mercedes, please? Because that's your car, please. Thank you. Right, that done. Right, is everybody ready? Then we can go, because we are already 5 minutes late. And Kenzie needs to get in for the X2 comms, so we are just waiting on you to ready up. Yeah, I can't ready up because I'm spectating, so we are... So, I mean, you're more than welcome to stay in a pie, because I can tell you little things and stuff, so... Right. So there's no problem. No, it's like I can help you a little bit, so it's up to you. As long as you don't include your voice, no one know about you anyway, so... Right. Yeah. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah. Just gotta get the stream now. Where the hell was the stream to? Where did I have it to? Haha, here. Copy link. No, it's 18 minutes. It's, yeah, exactly the same as what it was last week. I did check with Caesar, so it should be all set for China. Let's get all this up ready. So we have everything set. Right. So welcome everybody, and this is Extreme Racing League's Tier 3 at China. It'll be interesting to see. We have a couple of new drivers this race, so it'll be interesting to see what these guys actually do. just a quick hint, guys, for you to know is the race in Extreme 1 was a hard medium or medium hard win. No. The sauce only lasts 6 laps. Oh, we have rain in 45 minutes. Well, that's not going to help qualifying. Qualifying's only 8 minutes long, so that isn't going to do much. I'm not too sure, actually. So where is he? Oh, he's out on there, so he's the other Alpha. Kenzie was out first. So we have Kenzie coming through the last sector now and just past the hairpin, coming to the final corner. Let's see what he posts. Let's see if the commentator can do good too. There's a 136.3 and just behind him is someone. Oh, it's Stumpy with a 134.2. And we have now the other Alfa Romeo is coming over Knight Rider. Where's Kit to? We post a 135.1, and we have a Mercedes coming of Jarvis. I would think it is, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. So it's on a hot lap, sorry, so I do apologise. And Classic goes into second with 134.7. Jimmo Jones, sorry, I should say, sorry, is a 133.6, and Olivinho posts a 132.4. Yohi posts a 133.7. Snake posts a 134.7, and Fradders has posted a 134.2. There's a lot of 134s here. I think a 132, the low one, will probably be pole, I would have thought. Who do we have now? We have Alpha there. Jarvis is probably the only one. Is Kenzie actually... And Kenzie, is Kenzie quicker? I don't think so. Oh, everyone's going into the pits. So. Rider Malt. Night Rider's 3/10 faster, so let's see what he goes into. At the moment he is looking to go in one place higher to 7th if he does it right. An invalidated lap, so that does not improve. And that's Charlie coming to the line. Oh, he did 1:36.9. Hasses, is a Hass up here coming? Is Yohi going to the pits? I think Yohi is. It's John's on a hat lap. Snakes into the pits. Ferrari if Stumpy's entering the pits. Jimmo Jones is going into the pits. Beard boost. Oh, we have an incident of Jarvis into the wall. And Beard boost posts a 1:33.5 goes into second place. We have a Williams of King. He's doing his Kingpin's doing his out lap. Kenzie's right on it. 800ths of a second. Come on, Kenzie, let's see what you post. Oh, only 1000ths of a second faster. Shame, it looked quite good, wasn't there? Charlie's a second up, and so is the other. Oh, he's going into pit surely, yeah. And here comes Charlie, he's 1 second up on his second sector, so what's he going to post? He goes quicker by 4.5 seconds, 1:32.3, goes into pole. There's some damn good times here. That is a surprise, and I'm fair play though, because I say it proves he has been practicing and working hard, because he wasn't that quick before. So fair play, Charlie. That was a very nice time. Go on in and let's see what John can do. John goes into 8th with a 1:34.6. I've missed someone. Someone's doing something. Oh, King Pleb has gone into a 1/3 to 3rd with a 1:33.0. Kenzie's times, yeah, his tyres are done, I think. No, staying out that long on mediums. Do you start on the tyres that you qualify on this 18-minute qualifying? Yeah, top 10 do, right, okay, yeah. Thank you. We had a Fradders friend and a Kenzie friend here in the chat saying, "Come on." I think rain due in 10 minutes, so there's 7 minutes left, so it'll be very interesting. So who do we expect to win this race? I reckon, considering the times, I'm actually surprised with Charlie, so if he can do that, that'll be very interesting. But I think Olivino, King Pleb and Beard Boost have all got the opportunity, and they're all quick enough to win this. But it's Formula 1, nothing is ever guaranteed. If it rains, then flip a coin. All I can say is don't be surprised you see a yellow safety car. Or a silver safety car. Minsko let's see where he posts. He's looking on for a 133. Oh, a 134.1 goes into 7th. That's a lucky number though. Oh, they've both gone into the pits, so that's no. Who are we looking for now? That Ferrari Jimmo Jones. He's out. He's 3.5 tenths up, so let's see what he posts. If he stays at that, he'll go into 4th. We go into 3rd with a 132.8. A lot of one. Let's say the 132s now. So everyone says the Extreme 3's a lower tier, but it's not by a lot. There is still some fast drivers in this league. Oh, classic, 1.1 seconds faster. He's on for a 132 as well. Close to 132.6, goes into 3rd. Second over, so that's no good there. Right, we have a mark of Jarvis. What's Jarvis on? Come on, Jarvis, let's see what he posts, mate. Oh, he's 9 tenths faster. He's a 134.6, and he's I think he goes into. I think he went up one position. I think. Beard's on his outlap, and so is Mike Ryder, and Mike Ryder's half a second over. And we have Ryan. What's Ryan posting? Oh, Ryan's on the cool down lap. John and Snake are both on outlets. Rory Jones, is that Jones out? No, he's in his outlap. Yeah, so Plebs and Mats. Has you got anybody on a hot lap now? That's the only one that might be. Going into the pits, I thought so. Right. Right, he's out of that. So Jarvis is 1/10 slower. So if he gets his last corner right, he might gain that back. I think he's going to the pits. He is. Oh, Jarvis has crashed into the pit wall. Oh, sorry, I've gone to the side now. Sorry, I was too busy watching Jarvis hit the pit wall. Oh, Beer Boost posts a 132.2 and goes into pole. Ryan posts a 133.8, 3 tenths faster, but I think he stays in 8th. Jonomatic, 7 tenths faster, and he goes into 8th with a 133.8. Williams with Ping Pleb in it. Ping Pleb is coming to the hairpin, and he's half a second up. Keeps there, so he'll go into 5th. Oh, he goes pole, he got it off to be perfect. 8 tenths faster with a 132.1. This is bunching up. We have now got 4 cars within 3 tenths of a second. Kenzie is not any faster, unlucky. Did I just miss Snake? Was that Snake going faster then? I think it was. I think Snake just posted a 133.4. I do apologise, I missed that. Trying to catch everybody. 10th at the moment, yeah, 10th. And Night Riders have a second over. Well, I'd say I'd suggest starting on the mediums, mate, because well, the way I started on the hards, I got annihilated at the start. I think, right. Ferrari is... Oh, we have a Charlie into the wall. That's always a handy place to be. He was 1.3 seconds up as well. Oh, X means... That doesn't mean they're actually out of the session. That only means that they basically got a connection problem. Doesn't actually mean they're actually out of the session. And basically, and if they got AI above their name, that means that they're basically just got the start button. Right, Jimmo's on an out lap. That's Toro Rosso, I think that's Frados, isn't it? Yes, it is. Frados isn't going any faster, he's going into the pits. Kenzie. Come on, Kenzie. Oh, he goes 1/10 faster, but he stays in 13th. Well, it was an invalidated lap, by look on that, it's all red. Sorry, so yes. Oh, Frados has retired, I think he's in the pits, so that's fine. So we have, so far we have a Ferrari left out. Ferrari out, a Mercedes out, an Alfa, a Red Bull, Ferrari and Toro Rosso are left out. So we will see what's going on. Right, press Y. Yeah, go to the left hand side and press Y. Duo Jones goes 1/10 faster and he stays in 7th. Oh no, which is Kenzie, isn't it? Yeah. It's Kenzie going into the pits. So that leaves... Right, Stumpy is out. That's his first. He's finishing 4th, or starting 4th, I should say. And this means we leave Olivinho and Classic. Olivinho does 3/10 faster with a 1:32.1 and goes into pole by 600ths of a second, which means we have Musk, which is Classic here, sorry. And he is going into pit, so we have our lineup. Our lineup is in pole is Olivinho in the Red Bull, King Pleb in 2nd in the Williams, 3rd is Beard Boost in a McLaren, 4th is Charlie in a Mercedes, 5th is Stumpy in a Ferrari, 6th is Classic in a Toro Rosso, Jimmo in 7th in a Ferrari, 8th is Snake in a Renault, 9th is Jorge in a Haas, 10th is Jonomatic in a Renault, 11th is Remisco in a Racing Point, 12th is Frados in a Toro Rosso, 13th is Kenzie Retro in that Alfa Romeo, 14th is Jarvis with a Mercedes, and 15th is a Knight Rider in an Alfa Romeo. That is your top, well, your grid for the top 15. And 5 minutes break, please. That was a mouthful. So I don't think I yeah, Kenzie's awesome. I mean, I love Kenzie's commentary. Yeah. I literally put it down at the same time as you literally put yours down, so it's like, wow, that was close. Where did I put that down to? I just remember. We got a couple of new ones, so it's just to make sure. But yeah, the guys are normally pretty good. I mean, a lot of them do actually read the chats as well, which is really helpful. Right, so when I get this link now for 15. That's the first 12. Right, okay, so I've got to try and find that then. See what matches. Oh, come on, this thing. Looks like we may have some new members joining our lovely new crew soon as well from our Twitch channel, which is nice. Illyria 209, yeah. Because as I've really got to get to join this league, and they're going, this is the link, come join us. And that is also Malaria, because I am also from the UK, so basically any evening we run events on Monday, Wednesday and a Friday from 9 PM, and our practice sessions are between 7 and 8 PM on a Tuesday and a Thursday. If you join any of them with any of the admins involved, you can get tested right there. It's normally a 3-test system of basically one-on-one, and then basically how you are against defending and attacking, and then actually in a full race practice. Basically, we go into a race like we do, like in a league race, and then we test you out how you are against with 10 to 15 cars around. That's how we do it. It doesn't matter how fast you are or slow. It doesn't matter. It's more about being clean and being more towards being friendly with other people and actually working with people. We are all trying to work as a team and build this league to better than what it started off with. And within one season we've gone from 1 league to 3, and it's only getting bigger because we're all working together to make it better. Right, we should be nearly to the thingy now, aren't we? What time do we say? Me yapping away doing that. Well, we've got a couple. Oh no. 5 minutes, yes, it was 6 minutes ago, so yes, I mean, we are ready, we can go. Illyria, I am from Somerset, down by between Minehead and Taunton in West Somerset. Well, they had 7 minutes. There we are to do it. So right, and China, and here we go. Lights are gone, and the Chinese Grand Prix. All the Mercedes isn't ready. Charlie was not ready. No, we have a Toro Rosso's into the wall. No, look like the Toros actually hit each other, so that is always a good start. And a safety car within the first lap, on the first corner, so that's always a great start. So, and there's the Mercedes going through everybody. Please remember the safety car rules. You cannot pass the car in front of you. And, yeah. I think you'll find that was a retiring on track as well. Give me a second, I'll just put that into the stewards bit for a second. Right, well that was a very interesting first corner. Out of all the leagues, I thought it would be an extreme one. Just remember it's on sim tyres, so you need to warm your tyres up. Right then, so we actually got through the first lap yet. I think we have somewhere. Northeast Wales, that's nice. I have family living there. Down by Worcester and all that, and Silbury. So, right. And we have it's a fast lap, about to say a fast lap, and it's on the second lap, that's always good. Right, the top 10 as it stands, with everything going on here, with the chaos of the first lap, as we normally do have. Is King Pleb in first in the Williams, in second is Beard Boost in the McLaren. Third is Oliviano in the Red Bull. Fourth is Stumpy in the Ferrari. Fifth is Snake in the Renault. Sixth is Jimmo Jones in the Ferrari. Rimmedsco in seventh in the Racing Point. Yohi in a Haas in eighth. Kenzie in ninth with Alfa Romeo. And 10th is the Renault and Jonah Matic. Let's see who... The beneficials of all this is Charlie's down 11 places and out of the Grand Prix. And the biggest loser are still in the race is... Oh, Stompy's gone. Stompy is out. Virtual safety car. This is going to be a hat-trick in a minute. We've had a safety car, we've had a virtual. What we're going to see now is a black flag. I have actually. Not on this game, but I have seen one in real life. So the biggest winners are... At the moment is Remisco, who gained 5 places, and Kenzie has gained 5 places, and Jarvis, Knight Rider, and someone at the top there, Snake, have all gained 4 places. Classic and Freddos are basically the biggest losers, and safety car is in. Well, safety car is virtually just ended, and DRS is enabled. This is chaos. We have 1 car, oh no, 2 cars on hards, and that is Fraders and Kenzie. The only cars on hards, and they can go quite near the end. Fight up here, Emiliano in 3rd and 2nd are fighting. He's off, yes, he is. I've just seen that, sorry. Yes, he's back on the track now and up and running without his costume position. I saw Shaw John saying thank you. And, oh, Jimmo Jones, DRS against Snake. Oh, Snake might lose 2 places here with a racing point there as well. The King played with the fastest lap. Oh, Olivino has now got the fastest lap, it just changed 3 times. The 136.4. Definitely a fight here between Raminsko and Snake, definitely with 0.3 of a second. Massive fight up front here as well. Beard Boost up against King Pleb, and he should have DRS as well. There's battles everywhere. Jimmo Jones has got in front of Ryan. Oh, it's tight. Ryan's got it back. Remisco has got it back into, he's got back into 4th with Jimmo Jones, but Jimmo Jones will now have DRS again down the home straight. Jimmo Jones goes past again, but you know Ryan has the inside, so is he going to save it? No, he's not going to try. Jimmo Jones has into 4th position. rain is forecast apparently from Solange Jeff. I heard that in 10 minutes. Well, that will make things very interesting. Well, technically, it might not. It depends. If it rains in 10 minutes, which means that is technically in between 8 laps time, them softs have got to go and pit, aren't they? Mediums hards will be alright, but softs won't be. Jimmo Jones and Ryan. Can Ryan hold him off? He's held him off for this DRS straight, but he's got to hold him off for the next one. But if Remisco can hold him off for a bit, he will have him because he is on softs and his tyres will start to be going in the next 2 laps. Kenzie has now split the Renaults and he's now moved into 7th in front of Jonah Matic, but Jonah is trying to fight back in the inside and he has pulled it back as long as he covers the inside, which he does not, does he? No, he doesn't. Kenzie's got him, yes, Kenzie has. Great move by Kenzie. The switch back. Olavinho and King Pleb fighting over 3rd place. Oh, we had it all. That's always handy to hear. Kenzie. John has admitted Kenzie did tap you, so he has clipped it for his own penalty. Same thing I would do, John. Yeah, I would do the same thing. If it's my fault, I clip it, and then it's you get a penalty for it. So I mean, you can't do nothing else. Yes, they have, yes, sorry, yes. I'm trying to set all this up with this person as well. 'Pleb and Olavinho fighting with Knight Rider in 5th place. So let's have a rundown of positions once they've done this DRS 2 straights. Right, as the standings are at the moment, is first is Beard Boost on mediums in a McLaren. Second is Remisco in Racing Point. In third is Jonah Matic in a Renault. 4th is Jarvis in a Mercedes. 5th is Olivinho in a Red Bull. 6th is King Pleb in a Williams. 7th is Knight Rider in a Alfa Romeo. 8th is Jimmy Jones in a Ferrari. 9th is Snake in a Renault, and 10th is Classic in a Toro Rosso. 11th is Yohi in a Haas. 12th is Kenzie in an Alfa Romeo. 13th is Frades. 2 DNF cars are Stumpy and Charlie from lap 1 and lap 2. The closest battle on the track at the moment is King Pleb and Olivinho with 0.8 of a second, and they're both on fresh sets of hard tyres. I do not think they listened to Jeff, otherwise they may have not gone onto hards. If it rains, they could be in trouble. It's overcast, isn't it? So it could rain, it might not. Jimmo Jones is gaining rapidly on Knight Rider, and Knight Rider's on mediums, 8 laps of mediums, and Jimmo Jones is on hards, 2 laps, and he should have him here. Oh, we went really wide. King will get it back. Knight Rider will get it back, sorry. Jimmo Jones will have to try again on the next DRS straight. And he keeps hold of it. That's a bit tight. Oh, we're getting a bit close to my liking. This is a small problem apparently. Let's have a look and see what we have got here. Well, it's giving me a picture of his back tyres, so I have no idea. I was hoping to see its wing, but no, it looks like it's fine. Its wings are all there, I think. There's nothing wrong with this car. So unless he made a mistake, maybe he made a mistake, we will soon find out. And the fastest lap at the moment is a 1:36.4 by Olivinho in a Red Bull in 6th position. At the moment, Beard Boost is pulling away about half a second lap or so against Ramisco in 2nd. And 3rd is Cinematic, and it's about the same. For the last couple of laps, they've both been about the same, 4.2 seconds behind. But definitely the fight is... Oh, what? What's happened there? John. Oh. There must have been a mistake there because they were not that close just now. Something must have happened there because they were not that close. Knight Rider and Jimmo Jones. I think Knight Rider had... I mean, Jimmo did something because they were about 2 seconds apart and now they're basically swapping places. Ooh, contact. I think there was contact. Jimmo Jones, I think, has gone into the back of Knight Rider. Let's just double check his wing. He has. He's lost the left end plate. Good luck turning left now. So that Ferrari is going to be a handful to drive now, especially on the hard tyres. King Pleb, oh yes, King Pleb is now all over the back of Jarvis. I do not know what's happened to Jarvis, but there is an issue somewhere here. In the last 3 laps he has dropped 5 seconds to King Pleb and Olivinho. And now he has got them all behind him. Means they're all going to get DRS now on the sector 3. Fridays with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think he's going to drop all 2 places here. Yeah, they're all lining up behind him like a bus. I don't understand because they're both on hards. I know his tyres are a little bit old, but one's passed him. King Pleb and Olivinho have both passed him. Yep, Jarvis loses 2 places on the hairpin. He now moves from 4th to 6th in 1 move. Olivinho and King Pleb are both next to other. Olivinho might have King Pleb here. No, I don't think so. Pleb shuts the door. There's been more passes at the end of the home straight than there have been in sector 3, which was actually a surprise. Jimmo Jones has crashed in sector 2, just the entrance to sector 2. So he has dropped from, I think he was 9th to 11th, I think. So he now has no left wing plate. All right, was that rain? I think I just seen rain. I'm looking. I only list a little bit in sector 1, but I don't know there is at the moment in sector 2. Come on, 4K TV, what are you doing? I wonder if I can ask Alexa, is it raining? Jimmo Jones has now got no left or right end plate, so I think that might be a pit jobby now. Jarvis has now dropped some more positions always into the pits, and he's gone on to hards. So Jarvis is paying a price there. 4 place dropped by 5 by Jarvis. Oh, that's a painful pit stop. Going to hard, so he's going till the end. And Jonomatic will have to pit again, being on softs, because they'll only go to about 22, 23 laps. And I think Jarvis can go to the end. I think Jimmo Jones, if he's going on to mediums, he may have to pit again. Have to pit again. I can't see his tyres. I do not trust this game. He's gone on to mediums. So Jimmo Jones may be able to go to the end. I'm not too sure. I would have thought so. Yeah, the other ones are on 15 and 13 laps. So yeah, he should be able to go to the end. So there's only Jimmo Jones, Jonomatic, sorry, that has to pit again at the moment. I'm pretty sure that Beard and Remisco will have to pit at some point if they're trying to hold on to maybe to 22. I was saying 22 laps is a hard job to get to go on to softs. So we'll see. Lavinio is fighting a Gamer King player, but I think this is literally the closest fight all afternoon. Oh, Snake Hips and Knight Rider. Snake Hips is gaining on hard tyres on a very tired 14-lap-old mediums. Olavinho has been off the track, so that will be painful for him. Yep. Yeah, he has now dropped 3 places from. Oh no, just 2 places. 1 place, sorry, just to you. Yeah, Jalo, sorry. Actually, catching into it like a monster you normally do. And it's in by like half a second. Snake up against Knight Rider. He should be able to hold the inside there and hold on to it. Jonomatic with a fastest lap of a 1:36.1. I think the fast lap at the end of the race should be looking at, as long as it doesn't rain, around about the 1:35, low 1:35, 1:34. Classic has moved as well past Knight Rider, so Knight Rider's gone to the pits, so he's got 3 places, 4 places at the moment as it stands. 5 places. And he is now going on intermediate tyres. I did not see any rain, so that is have fun calling them down. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe he may have cut you under. He may have undercut the entire field here. He may have done, but the thing is, what I always say to people is, if you're not too sure what the weather's doing, wait till it says DRS disabled. That tells you that it's too wet. It's still dry in sector 2 and sector 3. Yeah, but say it's spitting, and that's the problem though, it's spitting. So the ground is still going to be another lap or so before it's even going to be wet enough for sprinters. It's not wet enough. He's probably just cost himself the race. Well, he's going to cost himself a top 10 finish anyway. And whoever sets the fastest lap now, and if it does rain, will probably get it till the rest of the race. The 1:35.6. And now that, because you've done that now, if it rains to the end, that could literally be the fastest lap of the race. Because it won't be beaten if it rains. So. And I think Olivinho has also got left wing damage, I think. Oh, he's on right wing as well. Yes, he's got orange wings. No left or right end plate. So he'll definitely be pitting, and I reckon he might be going intermediates. But saying that, Olivinho might be alright there, because that would be... is that his second stop, or is his first? It will be his second stop, yes. Basically, the only ones that haven't stopped is Ryan and Beard. Are the only ones that haven't stopped, and they are leading, well, 1 and 2. They are looking... Yeah, he stopped with the interview because he broke his wing. And Frades has gone in front of Knight Rider. Knight Rider's going wide have they gone into this early. Jimmy Jones has just gone in front of Knight Rider. So Knight Rider is just, yes, very slow. This is all going around here. Well, Frades and Knight Rider are on a massive fight at the back of the 12th and 13th players position. Someone is in the pits. It is Olivinho, and I bet they're going in for... well, they're going in for a new wing, and I bet it's intermediate size. I put money on it. And it... no, it's going on mediums. Okay. If that's... I'm hoping that's a glitch in the game, because I know it is mediums. He does not think it's going to rain enough. This will be interesting. I'll say up for now, this is exactly the same as what TOTD had, the Detro F1 race had. Was this sort of weather, and it was all out on dries, and the dries were the best tyres till right at the end. Yeah, I noticed that. Motor hards. And yes, Jamie Keats, I know it's very doubt the undercut. I was just saying if it actually rained, if it was like Britain, it would have been a little bit wet in one place and absolutely pouring down in another place. Well, technically, if it was Britain, it would probably be raining in Sector 1, sunny and as nice as pie and blue sky in Sector 2, and absolute torrential downpour in Sector 3. Beard Boost has just gone into the pits, then gone into hard tyres. He has, just indeed. Well, yeah, mediums, well, softs wouldn't go the end, and he's got to go onto a different compound, hasn't he? So, and Classic is into the pits. Let's see what he puts on. Some of these people say they're all doing different strategies. Classic has gone into the pits for intermediate tyres. We've now got 3 cars on intermediates. No. All the guys on inters are like basically at the back, so I don't think it's right. How bad are your tyres? If they're anywhere near 60% yet. Right, the max of softs go is 60 to 61% wear, and then they start to drop off on the softs, so you can push them for another 2 laps. Yeah, soft. I was just seeing that. Yeah, he's blue flagged. Ooh. Record it. It's blue. He's on the blue flags as well, so every other on the blue flags and they block you off, then that's... Yeah, the problem is if he's caused you any damage or held you up, then that's... the issue. He's going back it. Whoa! Frada's taking the long way round. And I just think I just seen him at oh no, I thought I just seen a I'm going to pits, but it wasn't. It was a Romeo of Knight Rider has gone into the pits. Knight Rider, if I was you, mate, I would go into the pits, put softs on and go for the fastest lap outside the top 10. It's going on to mediums. So as it stands at the moment, we have Ryan Remisco, in Racing Point and on first. He's yet to pit though, he has got to pit yet. He may even get away with going on softs now, to be honest with you. In second is King Pleb, and he is only 2 seconds away though, so he's actually gaining quite rapidly, to be honest with you. So that is... Has he actually pitted? If he's pitted, that's a crazy race as well. It is. King Pleb is actually pitted and Ryan hasn't. I think Ryan has lost too much time with them tyres. We have a yellow flag, but I do not know where to. Oh, Ryan is into the pit. Remisco is into the pits. So let's see where he comes out to. I think he's going to come out between the two Renaults. It looks like he will do. It's his first pit stop. Yes, I think he left it too late, to be honest with you, because he lost a lot of time. I don't know yet. I would presume softs. It looks like softs, yes. He's going to the end now. He's going to try and go 8 laps with softs, so it's possible. He probably should do it, so yeah. Right, as it stands now, we have the top 10 are King Pleb in first, Beard Boost in second, Jonomatic in third, fourth is Remisco, fifth is Snake in a Renault, sixth is Kenzie in an Alfa Romeo, seventh is Jorhi in a Haas, eighth is Red Bull Olivinio, ninth is Jarvis in a Mercedes, 10th is Jimmo Jones in a Ferrari. Basically there is, oh, Jarvis has just gone into the pit, as I've just seen. Jarvis has gone for intermediates. They're all the cars that just went on intermediates have just come into the pits to go back onto dry tyres. Jarvis has gone the opposite. Okay. I'd say dry and then blame it on me. You all should go to the end now, shouldn't they? Snake, yeah. Sorry. %. Well, hards go to 70% though. They go 70%, yeah. It basically works out. I worked out. Softs go to about 60, 61. Mediums about 65, 66. Hards between 70 and 75. And the thing is with the hards, they drop off about 30%. They drop off for about 3 or 4, 2 or 3 laps. They drop off for a bit, then they come back alive around about 50, 60. They drop off a little bit again, and they come back again for another 10%. They do drop off, but they do come back to life. As long as you look after them a bit, they do come back to life. And we have a swap of the Renaults. We do not want anything like TOTD was on Saturday, please, where they collided a few times. Right, and it would be the smartest thing, yes, it would. Well, so we see the what do we call it? Team orders, shall we say, politely? But it's the right move. It's always best to have the one that's on fresher tyres go in front, especially if it's going to be holding him up, and it would be because he's on older tyres and hard. So, right, Beard is 3/10 behind King Pleb. This could be an interesting, because it's fresh hards against old hards. So, can King Pleb hold Beard Boost off? I do not think so. about that. I thought I muted my mic when I was performing. Crackle, crackle, crackle. And Beard Boost has actually, has taken the lead. I think this is bring it home, I would have thought, now for Mr. Beard Boost. I can't see King Pleb having much else to give with them tyres. I'm not too sure. I don't think he has. King Pleb and Remisco is 18.5 seconds. So basically 1 and 2 is basically finishing that order, whichever, as long as nothing happens, will be 1 and 2, it's just which order. And I think Remisco has a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. That's 5 seconds. So he has. Let's go and see if Mr. Beard Boost or anyone has actually got penalties. Let's have a look. Beard Boost is completely clean with no warnings. Oh, and so is King Pleb. Oh look, they're taking after me. 5-second warning there, and the warnings there. So Remisco has a 5-second penalty, and Olivinho has did try passing Snake, but just missed it, I think. Jono has nothing, or Jono, sorry. Snake has nothing. What are you clean guys? Oh. Olivinho has nothing. Kenzie has a 5-second time penalty at the beginning. Jimmo Jones has penalty and a warning, which means it's probably a 3-second for corner cutting. Jarvis has a 5-second time penalty right at the beginning, so that's the way. Classic has 2 warnings and a warning there, so nothing. Light Rider has nothing. Frades has a 3-second penalty there for corner cutting and 3 seconds there, so he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties and about 7 warnings. Stumpy and Charlie are out. So as it stands with 4 laps to, well, just to be about 4 laps to go, is first is Beard Boost, McLaren. Second is King Pleb in the Williams. Third is Remisco in a Racing Point. Fourth is John in a Renault. Fifth is Snake in a Renault. Sixth is Olivinho in a Red Bull. And seventh is Yoi on a Haas. It seems to be in 7th the whole race so far. Kenzie is in 8th in an Alfa Romeo. Jimmo Jones is in 9th in a Ferrari, and Classic is in 10th in a Toro Rosso. It doesn't seem to be, Jarvis doesn't seem to be losing that much time though. He's actually so interesting. So I think he's in between the too wet and too dry sort of bit now, so it's not quite wet enough for Inters and not quite dry enough for Jarvis has just dropped a massive 2 seconds there, so maybe so I think it's one of those that's in between, but yeah, I think Jarvis has made a mistake because he has just dropped quite a bit. Oh no, he's getting blue flagged. He did great. I was wondering why he was losing quite a lot of time there. He's being blue flagged to let Beard through. We have Knight Rider into the pits. I think that's the 5th time he's been in the pits, I think. We can. It doesn't say anything on here, but then I can't actually see your profile if you've got next to your name or anything. Let me just see if your times are dropping. Yeah, it should be alright then. Oh, damn. Yeah. I was saying, no, you didn't catch Rem. No, you're 19 seconds behind Remy. No, you actually know it's 30 seconds, no, it's 33.5 seconds. It'll go by the stream, mate, so you wouldn't have. It says 33.9 seconds now, so you wouldn't have caught him. But then you're actually no, I've got it wrong. Yeah, no, I was looking at the leader. Sorry, yeah, you're 14 seconds now. Yeah. So I think you may get a time penalty for your incident anyway, mate. We have a yellow flag. Where's that to? Is that just because people are moving out the way, I presume? I do not see where. Well, to be honest, mate, you're the only one that's lost connection, which is well, we're not really surprising. You have got internet's problem in it, so yeah. Oh, Raminska has just span on DRS zone in sector 3 on the exit of the big right-hander. So yes, he's recovered it. Yes, he's still down to 15 seconds, 14 now. Oh, Olivinho has just passed Snake just before the DRS zone though, so Snake, you might be able to get DRS back on him. Okay, no, that rain's getting heavy now, isn't it? Well, that's what makes the last 2 laps interesting. It's definitely the right move to stay on softs though. Oh, 10-second penalty for Olivinho. That has just cost him that's just cost him position. It's now, yes, he's going to drop that position now. So Snake, you don't really have to pass him now. Oh, disabled. So really, there's basically now they're saying it's intermediates, but who's going to pit with 1 lap to go? Well, the only one that's got 25 seconds clear, or 23 I think it is Classic in 9th and Yohi in 7th. But, oh, what's happened? Yohi's crashed. And Kendi has just gone past him, so into... Am I on leader again? No, I'm on leader. What the hell is that? Because somebody has gone in the pits. Pits then. I've seen a car go in the pits, we've not shown a car in the pits. Unless they went so wide on the last corner. Right, but as it stands, let's go and see the leader of the race, because we're coming to the end of the race here. With a final lap to go, and Beard Boost has a 7-second lead. Yeah, but you should be able to just bring it home, Snake, because you have got quite a bit of a lead, mate. 27.5 lead, so. For 4 seconds, 3.8, so yeah. And he's crawling as well, so. So I think it's just to bring it home, guys. So say, with the incidents that's happened, I mean, Kenzie's done really well there to get set back 7th place. We have a yellow flag again. See, it shows a yellow flag when I look on the radar and no one's stopped anywhere. Unless there's someone getting a blue flag. Yeah, I think Kenzie's got, so it must be Knight Rider. Yeah, Knight Rider. Right, and on his debut, it looks like it's going to be Beard Boost, unless he makes a big mistake here. 10.6 seconds in front. But I did actually expect Beard Boost to win this by a lot more after his showing in F2 for TOTD. So actually, people expected him to be a lot faster. And I tell you, a lot of these people in this league are a lot quicker than what people think. Oh, Beard Boost, what's happened? He's gone into the grass. He managed to save it. Beard Boost wins the Chinese Grand Prix, and King Pleb will come second. to the Chinese Grand Prix. So we have Beer Boost in first, King Pleb in second, Ryan in Remisco is bringing it home in third. Fredda's going to get a 10-second penalty. That's but Remisco gets third in the Racing Point. He's got a 5-second unserved penalty, but that won't make any difference. Jono comes in fourth, but in only 9/10 of a second. Oh, if you didn't get booted, you would have got him. Olivinho is going to be in fifth, but he will lose that position because of a 10-second time penalty. So it will be a 4-5 to Renault's as long as Snake stays within 10 seconds. I think he's going to, and he has. Jono in fourth with a Renault, fifth in Snake in a Renault, Olivinho in sixth, Kenzie after his incident, well, not involving it, not really his fault, but he's going to get home into seventh, which is actually a respectable position considering what actually happened. So fair play to Kenzie for bringing it home in seventh position. And I think Yohi is coming down the DRS straight now with Jarvis just behind. Right, so our finishing positions is Beard first, King Pleb in second, Remisco in third, Jonomatic in fourth, Snake in fifth, Olivinho in sixth, Kenzie in seventh, Yohi in eighth, Jarvis in ninth, Classic in 10th, Jimmy Jones in 11th. Oh, actually Jarvis has taken Yohi. Yohi made the Mackin's mistake on the last corner. So Jarvis takes 8th, Yohi takes 9th. Hopefully Kenzie can get to Extreme 2 to watch the race for us and stream it. If he can, be very awesome. If he cannot, I will do it for him, whichever way. So thank you everybody for watching, and that is Extreme 3 over and out. So thank you for watching, and we hope everybody has a good evening. I have screenshotted the results, guys. So that is it.